Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna. Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram, Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Sit properly. Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna.
లేదు నేనే డ్రాప్ చేయాలి.
Sit properly. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare Krishna, Sanjay Mataji, Deepa Mataji, Kitchen Prabhu, Dandava Pranam, Naguru Shishila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for waiting. Actually, I have a hard stop at 8:40. I need to drop Hansini for our school. So, anybody on laptop? Deepa Mataji, Kitchen Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
No, Prabhuji, I have logged in with the mobile, on the mobile.
What about you, Mataji? Deepa Mataji. Hare Krishna. Raju Prabhu, Hare Krishna. And are you back to Hyderabad, Prabhu?
Hare Krishna, just ఇప్పుడే ప్రభుజీ ఇంతకుముందే వచ్చాం 5 minutes అయిపోయింది.
Oh, okay. So he's going to help here today for conducting the talk. Hare Krishna, Vani Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandat Pranam Prabhuji.
You are on laptop or mobile?
Phone, mobile Prabhuji. ఎందుకు ప్రభుజీ అలా కావాలి?
Actually, I have to go out, need to drop Ansini, your school, at 8:40.
8:40, okay. Okay, you continue, Prabhu. You start. I'll log in with laptop.
You will be at home, Prabhu? I mean, you have any dropping, picking up for your kids?
No, I don't have.
Okay.
You continue. I'll log in the laptop. Then you can.
Okay, sure. Very nice. Sure. Thank you, Prabhu. So let us read today. Today is November 27, Monday. So I'm reading, I mean, just 2 slokas. It's BG calendar. November 27. Dukkham iti eva yat karma kaya klesha bhayat tyajit sakrutva raja samtyagam naivatyaga phalam labhet. This is BG 18.8, 18 chapter 8 verse. Anyone who gives up prescribed duties as troublesome or out of fear of bodily discomfort is said to have renounced in the mode of passion. Such action never leads to the elevation of renunciation. So mode of passion gives up prescribed duties as troublesome. Out of fear of bodily discomfort is said to have renounced in the mode of passion. Such action never leads to elevation of renunciation. The vairagyam, markada vairagya kind of thing. Karyam ityeva yat karma niyatam kriyate arjuna sangam tyaktva phalam shaiva satyaga satviko mata. O Arjuna, when one performs his prescribed duty only because it ought to be done and renounces all material association and all attachment to the fruit, his renunciation is said to be in the mode of goodness. Bhagavad Gita 18.9. 18.8 talks about renunciation in the mode of passion. This one, 18.9, renunciation in the mode of goodness. Renunciation means it's a state of consciousness, not a bodily dress. Right? So here what is saying, when one performs his prescribed duty only because it has to be done, renounce all material association, all attachment to the fruits of that activities, and that renunciation is mode of goodness. That means akarmic activities, nothing but devotional activities, which connects to Krishna. So 18.9 and 18.8, this for today's calendar, November 27. So we'll start. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshauranmilitam Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prachadini Nirvishesha Shunyamadi Paschatya Deshakarina Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukankara Divachalam Pangum Langaya Deginim Yakripata Mahamade Shri Gurum Dinatarana Paramananda Madhavan Sri Chaitanya Mishram Om Pavitra Pavitrova Sarvavasangato Diva Yasmaret Mundari Kaksham Sabahya Abhyantaram Sujihi Sri Vishnu and Sri Vishnu Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Please repeat. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda.
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda.
Jaya Jaya
Jaya
Shri
Sri
Chaitanya.
Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda.
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya
Jaya
Advaita
Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura
Chandra.
Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda.
Jaya Jaya
Jaya
Shri
Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda.
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya
Jaya
Advaita
Advaita
Chandra
Chandra
Jaya Gaura
Jaya
Bhakta Vrinda.
Let us together, Hare Krishna mantra together only. Okay, 2 times. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami ki jai. So we are reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela, chapter 9, SB review, SG, Subodhini Guide review. Okay, so we are at this section. What is this section? 80 to 165. This bunch of verses. This bunch of verses talks about Lord Chaitanya at Srirangam during Chaturmasya. Very important time. He spent 4 months of those Chaturmasya with Venkata Bhatta school. So these are the bunch of verses in the subsection. Okay, so we are at this point 102 to 103A. Okay, so we'll start with Mataji's. Sandhya Mataji, please start.
Yes, Prabhuji. 102 to 103A. Lord Chaitanya told him, "Indeed, you are an authority in the reading of the Bhagavad Gita. Whatever you know constitutes the real purport of the Gita." Saying this, Lord Chaitanya embraced him. 103B to 105. Revelation of the Lord. The Brahmana caught the Lord's lotus feet, began to cry and said, "Upon seeing you, my happiness is doubled. I take it that you are the same Lord Krishna." The Brahmana's mind was purified by the revelation of Lord Krishna, and therefore he could understand the truth of Lord Chaitanya. 106 to 107, the Brahmana became a great devotee. Lord Chaitanya then taught the Brahmana thoroughly and requested him not to disclose the fact that he was Lord Krishna himself. That Brahmana became a great devotee of Lord Chaitanya, and for 4 continuous months he did not give up the Lord's company.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yes, thank you very much. So 108 to 165, Lord Chaitanya's conversation with Venkata Bhatta. So Vani Mataji, can you read some of this? Hare Krishna Mataji. Hospital on mute. Okay. Deepa Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
No, you please read. You are on laptop, Mataji? I mean, anyway,
Yes, Prabhuji. I'm on laptop.
Okay. Yeah, both of you, either you or Akincha Prabhu, please manage the call after 8:40. So I have to go to school.
Okay. 108 to 165, Lord Chaitanya's conversation with Venkata Bhatta. 108 to 110, friendship. Lord Chaitanya thus remained at Venkata Bhatta's house and constantly talked Krishna Katha with great happiness. Being a Sri Vaishnava, Venkata Bhatta worshipped Lakshmi Narayana deities. Seeing his pure devotion, Lord Chaitanya was very satisfied. Constantly associating with each other, they gradually developed a friendly relationship. Sometimes they laughed and joked.
Yeah.
111 to 126, Lord Chaitanya inquires from Venkata Bhatta about Lakshmi's position. Lord Chaitanya asked Venkata Bhatta, "Your worshipable Lakshmi always remains on the chest of Narayana, and she is certainly the most chaste woman, Pativrata Shiromani. However, why does Lakshmi want to associate with Krishna, a Gopa engaged in tending cows? Just to associate with my Lord Krishna, she abandoned all the happiness in Vaikuntha and for a long time accepted vows and performed unlimited austerity." Srimad Bhagavatam 10.16.36, Kasyanu Bhavo.
Yeah.
Should I?
Finish, Mataji.
115 to 119, Venkata Bhatta. Krishna and Narayana are the same according to Siddhanta, but the pastimes of Krishna are more relishable and attractive due to their sportive nature and transcendental mellows rasa. Thus, he surpasses Narayana, Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu 1.2.59. Siddhantatas Swabhedevi sorry. Siddhantatastvabhedepi Shrishak Krishna Swarupayo Rasenotkrishayet Krishyate Krishna Rupam Esha Rasasthiti. Lakshmi's association with Krishna does not break her vow of chastity, Pativrata Dharma. Rather, she could enjoy the benefit of the rasa dance. She is also an enjoyer of transcendental bliss. Therefore, what fault is there? Why are you joking so? Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Vani Mataji. Hare Krishna. Yeah, please.
Yeah. 129, Lord Chaitanya travels to holy places. 120 to 123, Lord Chaitanya. I know that there is no fault, but still Lakshmi could not enter into the rasa dance. The favor that is shown to the gopis is never bestowed upon Lakshmi. Srimad Bhagavatam 10.47.60. Nayam Shriyo Nigam. The authorities of Vedic knowledge, Shruti Guna, could not enter the rasa dance. Is Srimad Bhagavatam 10.87.23. Nibratta Marun Mano. But why could Lakshmi not enter the rasa dance? Should I continue, Prabhuji? 124 to 126. Venkata Bhatta. I cannot enter into these mysteries. I am an ordinary human being with limited intelligence. I am easily agitated and my mind cannot enter the deep oceanic pastimes of the Lord. You are Krishna himself. You know the purpose of your activities, and the person whom you enlighten can also understand your pastimes. Ami jive kshudra buddhi sahaja astira ishwarera lila koti samudra gambhira. Tumi sakshat sei Krishna jana nija karma yare janaha sei jane tomara lila marma. Lord 127 to 137, Lord Chaitanya explains why Lakshmi. One second. Why Lakshmi couldn't enter the rasa dance.
Okay, Mataji, we'll give it to some.
Thank you. Yes, thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Hare Krishna. So 127 to 132, following the footsteps of the Vrajavasis. Sapan Prabhu,
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Following the footsteps of the Vrajavasis. Prabhu kahe Krishnera eka svabhava vilakshana swamadhurye sarva chitta kare akarshana. Krishna has a special characteristic. He attracts everyone's heart by the mellow of his personal conjugal love. Vraja lokera bhave paye tanhara charana tanre ishwara kari nahi jane vraja jana. By following the Vrajavasis, one can attain Krishna's lotus feet. Vrajavasis do not know that Krishna is the Supreme Lord. Keha tanre putra jnane udukale bande keha sakha jnane jini chade tanra kande. Someone accepts him as a son and binds him to a mortar. Someone accepts him as a friend and mounts his shoulders. Vrajendra Nandana Bali Tanre Jane Vraja Jana Aishwarya Jnane Nahi Kona Sambandhana Manana. No Aishwarya. The Vrajavasis know Krishna as the son of Maharaja Nanda, and they consider that they can have no relationship with him in the rasa of opulence. Vraja lokera bhave ye karaye bhajana sei jana paya vraje vrajendra nandana. One who worships Krishna by following the Vrajavasis attains Vraja, where he is known as the son of Maharaja Nanda. Hare Krishna.
Wonderful. Nice recitation. Thank you, Prabhuji. You got it. This one, let me do. Nayam sukapyo bhagavan dehi nam gopika sutaha yani nam chatna bhutanam yata bhakti matam iha. Wonderful verse. Nayam sukapo bhagavan dehi nam gopika sutta yani nam chatna bhutanam yata bhakti matam iha. Krishna, the son of Yashoda, is accessible to those devotees engaged in spontaneous loving service and not the karmis. Dehinam, bodily concept of karmic, jnanis, mental speculators, or the yogis, atma bhutanam. Super verse, gender 9.21. That's where pure devotional service is the topmost. Spontaneous. There is one verse, right? Bhagavatam. Savai pumsam paro dharmo yato bhakti radokshite. Ahaituki apratigata yayatma suprasiri. Beautiful verse. Very good. So let me finish until this note 5. 133 to 135. How the Shrutis entered Rasalila. Shrutis. The authorities in Vedic literature, Shrutigana, followed in the footsteps of the gopis in the worship of Krishna in their ecstasy. Thus, they acquired bodies like those of the gopis by taking birth in Raja. In those bodies, they were allowed to enter the Rasalila. Krishna belongs to the cowherd community Gopa Jati, and the gopis are his dearmost lovers. Neither the wives of the demigods nor any other women in the material universe can acquire Krishna's association. 136 to 137. Why couldn't Lakshmi enter Rasalila? Lakshmi wanted to enjoy Krishna in her own spiritual body. She did not worship Krishna, following in the footsteps of the gopis. No one can enter into the Rasalila in any body other than that of a gopi. Gopi bhava. 138 to 140. Note point. Reason for this joking discussion. Before this explanation, Venkata Bhatta thought that Sri Narayana was the supreme lord and his worship was the topmost, as it was followed by the Sri Vaishnavas. Lord Chaitanya understood his misconception, and to correct it, he talked so much in a joking way. Hare Krishna. So, Akincham Prabhu, please read. 140 into 150.
141 to 150. Lord
150.
Chaitanya.
Yeah.
141 to 150. Lord Chaitanya establishes the supremacy of Lord Krishna. 141 to 143. Krishna is Swayam Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Narayana, the opulent form of Krishna, attracts the minds of the Lakshmi and her followers. Krishna descends when the world is disturbed by the enemies of Indra. Srimad Bhagavatam 1.3.28. Ete chamsa kalapumsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam Indriyari Vyakulam Lokam Mrudyanti Yuge Yuge. Krishna has four extraordinary qualities. Asadharana Guna, not possessed by Narayana, so Lakshmi desires Krishna's company. These four qualities of Krishna, pastimes, association with the gopis, playing on the flute, and extraordinary beauty. The verse Siddhantas were Abhedapi Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu 1.2.59 that you recited C Madhya Lila 9.117 is evidence that Krishna is Swayam Bhagwan. Krishna attracts Lakshmi mind, but Narayana cannot attract the minds of the gopis. This proves that the super excellence of Krishna. Krishna himself appeared as Narayana just to play a joke on the gopis, but he could not attract their attention. A scholar cannot understand the gopis' ecstatic feelings, which is firmly fixed upon Krishna. Their wonderful feelings in ecstatic paramarasa. Their wonderful feelings in ecstatic paramarasa with Krishna constitute the great mystery in this spiritual life. Lalita Madhavan Nataka 6.1.
Yeah, Rupa was from read on this one. Thank you very much, Prabhuji. So, Vakincham Prabhu, you wanna able to run? Or actually Deepamata is also ready. It's up to you, both of you. I have to give host access, and so that's I have shared this PDF in our group, Veda Reading Club group. So
Yeah, you can
download
do
it
it to
and
me. You can do it to me.
Prabhu?
You can do it to me. I'm on laptop right
Yeah,
now.
you can take our call. And slokas, I am gonna share today. Again, we go back to in network instruction verses, Ishopanishad verses, and Bhakti something. I am putting one slide. You have practice later, and then tomorrow also. This week we'll practice that. Okay, so I'm making you first. Please download that PDF and open Prabhu. And from 151 to 850 until 8:45, 8:50, whatever time you all read, and then 20 minutes or 25 minutes sloka recitation you all. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, I made you host.
Okay, 1 second. What is the page number you said?
151 go there. Page number I forgot, but you can increase the font size over there. Plus. Yes.
Is it okay?
Plus చేయండి కానీ ప్లస్ చేయండి. ఇంకా నేను చెప్తాను ఇంకా ప్లస్ చేయండి కొంచెం చదవడానికి ఈజీగా ఉంటుంది. 151 నుంచి చదవండి. ఎస్, వెరీ గుడ్, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Yeah, whose turn is next actually? Raju Prabhu, you can read. Hare Krishna, Raju Prabhu.
I will be hearing more probably.
Okay. Mani Mataji చదివింది. Okay. Who's next?
బాబు నార్మల్ ఏం చేస్తాం అంటే 2 సార్లు టైం ఉంటే అట్లా చదివిస్తాము. సో
కొద్దిగా టైం ఉంది. ఓకే, ధన్యవాదాలు. యూ కెన్ స్టార్ట్ అగైన్. ఓకే, ధన్యవాదాలు. ఉన్నారా?
Yes, Prabhuji.
151 to 156 నుండి స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం.
Yes, Prabhuji. 151 to 156. Lord Chaitanya pacifies Venkata Bhatta. This Lord Chaitanya deflated the pride of Venkata Bhatta, but just to make him happy, he said, "Whatever I said is by way of jest." Now here the conclusion of the Shastras. There is no difference between Krishna and Narayana. Similarly, there is no difference between the gopis and Lakshmi. Lakshmi enjoys the association of Krishna through the gopis. Differentiating between the forms of Lord is offensive. Different forms are manifested due to different attachments of different devotees. Bhaktera Dhyana Anurupa. But actually the Lord is one. The Vaidhurya jewel touches other materials and appears to be separated into different colors and forms. Sri Narada Pancharatra. Forms of the Lord. One cannot understand the differences between the forms of the Lord simply by academic study. One must learn from a realist devotee. There is no difference between the forms of the Lord, but there is a difference between his forms and those of the demigods.
Thank you, Mataji. Deepa Mataji, can you read 157 to 162, Mataji? Okay.
Whose turn, Prabhuji?
Deepa Mataji, you can read. Can you read 157 to 162?
Yes, Venkat. Sorry, 1 second. Venkata Bhatta expresses his gratitude and realization. I am a fallen jiva, but you are Krishna, the Supreme Lord. The Lord's pastimes are unfathomable, and I do not know anything about them. Whatever you say, I accept as the truth. अगाधा ईश्वर लीला किछुई न जानी, तुमी एक ही से सत्य करी मानी. I have been serving Lakshmi Narayana, and by their mercy I have been able to see your lotus feet. You have mercifully told me the glories of Krishna. No one can reach the end of the opulence, qualities, and forms of the Lord. Yandra Rupa Guneshwaryera Kehana Paya Sima. I now understand that devotional service unto Krishna is the supreme form of worship, Krishna Bhakti Sarvopari. Out of your causeless mercy, you have made my life successful simply by explaining the facts. Venkata Bhatta then fell at the lotus feet of the Lord, who then mercifully embraced him.
Thank you. Thank you, Mataji. The Sapan Prabhu, you can read 162, 163, 165.
Hare Krishna. When the Chaturmasya period was completed, the Lord took permission to leave from Venkata Bhatta. Venkata Bhatta also wanted to go with the Lord. With great endeavor, the Lord bade him farewell. Venkata Bhatta fell down unconscious. Such are the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya at Sriranga Kshetra. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Can you read this also, Prabhuji? 166 to 178.
Yes. From Rasaba Hill to southern Madurai. Rasaba Hill or Anagada Malaya Parvata. Lord Narayana Temple, Lord Rashaba Devi departed in a nearby forest, met Paramananda Puri, spent 3 days discussing Krishna Katha, requested him to return to Jagannatha Puri. Sri Saila, Shiva dressed like a Brahmana gave alms to Lord Chaitanya and they talked confidentially for 3 days. Southern Madurai, Saiva Kshetra, 2 Shiva temples, Rameshwara and Sundareshwara, and Meenakshi Devi temple, meeting with Ramadasa Vipra, lamenting about Mother Sita. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. I'll read this one and then we'll start slokas. 178 to 196. Lord Chaitanya's mercy on Ramadasa Vipra at Madurai. 178 to 181. At Madurai, Lord Chaitanya met a Brahmana who was a great devotee of Lord Rama and was detached from the material activities. After bathing in the river Kritamala, the Lord Chaitanya went to his house for lunch, being invited by him. Seeing that the Brahmana had not cooked any food, the Lord asked him about it. 182 to 182 to 183, the Brahmana replied, May, my dear Lord, we are living in the forest and cannot get all the ingredients for the cooking. When Lakshmana brings all the vegetables, fruits, and roots from the forest, Sita will do the necessary cooking. 184 to 186, Lord Chaitanya was satisfied to hear about the method of worship of Brahmana, who then hastily made arrangements for the cooking. Lord Chaitanya then took lunch, but the Brahmana, being very sorrowful, fasted. Seeing this, Lord Chaitanya inquired from him the reason. 187 to 189. One second. 187 to 189, the Brahmana spoke the reason for his sorrow. I shall give up my life by entering either fire or water. I am troubled to hear that the demon Ravana touched Mother Sita, who is Jaganmata and Mahalakshmi. I cannot continue living. Although my body is burning, my life is not living. 190 to 193, Lord Chaitanya explained, Please do not think this way. You are learned Pandita. Sita Devi certainly has a spiritual form full of bliss. To say nothing of touching her, a person with material senses cannot even see her. When Ravana arrived, Sita disappeared and he kidnapped only her material illusory form. Spiritual substance 194 to 196. Spiritual substance is never within the jurisdictions of material consumption. This is always the verdict of Vedas and Puranas. Aprakrita aprakrita vastu nahe prakrita gochara Veda Puranate kahe nirantara. Yeah. Have faith in my words and do not burden your mind with this misconception. Thus, the Brahmana accepted food and his life was saved. Hare Krishna. So, we'll start slokas. 197 to 217 from Durvasana again to Madurai. Durvasana to again to Madurai. We'll read it tomorrow. Just I'll go to
Prabhuji, I have shared 2 slides, Prabhu. You can take it from there and practice. The Ishopanishad, the Nectar of Instruction, and Nectar of Devotion. These 3 books we have read in Bhakti Shastri course. We will practice. Okay? This entire week we will practice. Thank you so much, Hare Krishna. I am leaving now. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. One second, I am trying to share my screen. Krishna, what's happening? Yes. Yeah, can you see my screen, Rohit, Mataji? Can one of you confirm?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Font okay on the Mataji? You can see, readable font on the.
అవును ప్రభుజీ రీడ్ చేయొచ్చు.
Okay. Okay, Mataji. Yeah, we have Bhakti Shastri students ఎవరు ఉన్నారు Mataji? We'll start with Sadhya Mataji, మీరు చేస్తారా Bhakti Shastri ఎవరు?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
ఇవన్నీ భక్తి శాస్త్రి finish.
ఈచోపనిషత్ వచ్చు కానీ ఇది నెక్స్ట్ ఆఫ్ డివోషన్ ఎప్పుడు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయలేదు ప్రభుజీ.
Okay.
అదే మీకు ఫ్యూచర్ కోసం ప్రిపేర్ చేస్తున్నారు మాతాజీ.
ఓకే, అంటే ఒక్కసారి శ్లోకం మీటర్ చెప్తే ఐ కెన్ ట్రై మాతాజీ. ఇఫ్ సమ్వన్ నో దట్ ట్యూన్ ఆల్రెడీ దెన్ ఐ కెన్ ట్రై.
ఓకే.
ఇది రోజు లలిత్ మోహన్ రోజు మీరు చెప్తారా లేకుంటే యూ కెన్ ఆల్సో టెల్ మాతాజీ దీపా మాతాజీ. ఇది రెగ్యులర్ శ్లోకాసే కదా మాతాజీ?
అంటే వీళ్ళకి అవ్వలేదు ఇంకా ప్రభుజీ. భక్తి శాస్త్రి వరకు ఎన్ఓడి వరకు వెళ్ళలేదు వాళ్ళు.
సరే లలిత్ మోహన్ ప్రభుజీ, కెన్ యూ టెల్ హర్ ది ట్యూన్ ఆర్?
Yes, Prabhuji. Like, how many shall we practice today? 2 or 3?
It's 8:45, Prabhuji. Let's put 3.
No, 2. We will do 2, Prabhuji.
Yeah, we'll do
2.
2. Yeah.
Okay. The first one goes like this. Anyabhilashita sunyam jnana karmadyanavritam anukulyena krishnanu sheelanam bhaktiruttama. Second one also same tune, Prabhu. Like sarvopadhi vinirmuktam tatparatvena nirmalam hrishikena hrishikesha sevanam bhaktiruchyate. Okay.
Yes.
So we will practice these 2 today.
So you want one
many
more?
are there?
Yeah, we will. Deepa Mataji will join. Then
Yes, Prabhu.
actually other will.
అన్యాభిలాషితా శూన్యం జ్ఞానకర్మాద్యనావృతం అనుకూలేన కృష్ణానో శీలనం భక్తిరుత్తమా సర్వోపాధి వినిర్ముక్తం తత్పరత్వేన నిర్మలం ఋషికేన ఋషికేశ సేవనం భక్తిరుచ్యతే.
Yeah, I'll try to do. Then Sandhya Mataji, you know. Anyabhilashita sunyam jnana karmadyanavritam anukulena krishnanu sheelamnam bhaktiruttama sarvopadi vinurmuktam tatpravartena nirmalam ऋषिकेन ऋषिकेशा सेवनम भक्ति उच्यते. Sapan Prabhu, you do otherwise.
Yeah, I can try. I did not do this before.
Yeah, please try, Prabhu. Yeah.
Anya bhilasita shunyam jnana karmadya anavritam anukulyena krishnanu sheelanam bhaktiruttama sarvopadi vinirmuktam tatpravartena nirmalam ऋषिकेन ऋषिकेशा सेवनम भक्तिरुच्यते. हरे कृष्ण.
Thank you, Prabhu. ఇప్పుడు చేస్తారా Sandhya Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji. I'll try.
Yeah.
अन्याभिलाषिता शून्यं ज्ञानकर्माध्यनावृतम् अनुकूल्येन कृष्णानु शीलनं भक्तिरुत्तमा सर्वोपाधि विनुर्मुक्तं तत्परत्वेन निर्मलं ऋषिकेन ऋषिकेशा सेवनं भक्तिरुच्यते.
Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
రాజు ప్రభు చేయగలుగుతారా మీరు? వాణి మాతాజీ
ఎస్ ప్రభుజీ, చేయమంటారా?
మీరు చేయండి మాతాజీ.
అన్యాభిలాషిత శూన్యం జ్ఞాన కర్మదే అనావృతం అనుకూల్యేన కృష్ణానో శీలనం భక్తిరుత్తమా సర్వోపాధి వినిర్ముక్తం తత్పరత్వేన నిర్మలం ఋషికేశ సేవనం భక్తిరుచ్యతే.
మాతాజీ సెకండ్ లైన్ అదే కర్మాద్యనావృతం. జ్ఞాన కర్మాద్యనావృతం కలిపేసేయండి.
జ్ఞాన కర్మాది అనావృతం.
జ్ఞాన కర్మాద్యనావృతం.
ఓకే, జ్ఞాన కర్మాద్యనావృతం.
రెండు కలిపి.
ఓకే
Okay.
ఓకే ప్రభుజీ.
It's like nobody is left. Okay, Prabhuji. Can we do other one, Prabhuji?
Yeah. Yes, Prabhuji. So this is a bit different tune. Like Ataha has come now. The first word itself is a very small. So we do it in a different tune. Atah Shri Krishna Namadi na bhavet grahyam indriyai सेवोन्मुखे हि जिह्वादौ स्वयं एव स्फुरत्यदः. Prabhu, is it okay doing like that, or shall we do it? What you say? Translations and all.
Okay, నాకైతే ఇదే ఉంది ప్రభుజీ, ఇదే.
Where are the translations actually?
Yeah.
Okay. Because we don't know the context now, why these things are given.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. Because these shlokas are very less, but then translations are very big.
Yeah, today we'll do this, Prabhu.
Okay.
This third one also. Tomorrow we'll pull out the meanings and translations also.
Yes, Prabhu. Sure. Okay. Atah Shri Krishna Namadi na bhavet grahyam indriyai sevonmukhe hi jihvadau swayam eva spuratyadaha. Will anyone of you repeat?
Do one more time, Prabhu, for beneficial of.
Okay. Atah Shri Krishna Namadi na bhavet grahyam indriyai sevonmukhe hi jihvadau swayam eva spuratyadaha.
Yes.
Thank you, Prabhu. Yeah.
Deepa Mataji, chestara.
Yes, Prabhuji. अतः श्री कृष्ण नामादि न भवेत् ग्राह्यमिन्द्रियैः सेवोन्मुखे हि जिह्वादौ स्वयमेव स्फुरत्यदा. हरे कृष्ण.
Thank you, Mataji. Atak Shri Krishna Namadi na bhavet grahyam indriyai sevo mukhe hi jivado swayam eva spurtayada. Swapan Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Atha Sri Krishna Namadi na bhavet grahyam indriyai sevonmukhe hi jivadau swayam eva spuratyada. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Sandhya Mataji, Vichayagaluttara.
Yes, Prabhuji. अतः श्री कृष्ण नामादि न भवेत् ग्राह्यमिन्द्रियैः सेवोन्मुखे हि जिह्वादौ स्वयं एव स्फुरत्यदः.
Vani Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Yeah. अतः श्री कृष्ण नामादि न भवेत् ग्राह्यम् इन्द्रियैः सेवान्मुखे हि जिह्वादौ स्वयं एव स्फुरत्यदः.
Second line ఒకసారి చేయరా మాతాజీ.
నాకు తెలుసు ప్రభుజీ మీరు కరెక్ట్ పట్టుకుంటారని.
మింగేశారు మాతాజీ ఏదో.
మింగేనా? అవును, కరెక్ట్. అత శ్రీ కృష్ణ నామాది ना भवेत् क्रयम् इन्द्रियैः सेवा
ग्राह्यं न भवेद्
न भवेत्
ग्राह्यमिन्द्रियैः
न
ग्राह्यं
न भवेत् ग्राह्यम् इन्द्रियैः
Yes, ma'am.
Correct ना
Yes.
प्रभुजी? ओके.
Correct.
सेवान्मुखे हि जीवादौ स्वयम् एव स्फुरत्यदः. పోయిందా ప్రభుజీ? మేము
No,
వేరే
no,
ట్యూన్ లో ఏదో
perfect,
పాడే
perfect,
ప్రభుజీ
perfect.
అప్పుడు. ఐ రిమెంబర్ దట్ ట్యూన్, ద ఫస్ట్ వన్ విచ్ వి లెర్న్డ్ when we were doing Bhakti Shastri, and maybe
Oh,
pronunciation also was not right.
I disturbed her.
No, yours is correct ప్రభుజీ. With the way I learned was not right అంటున్నాను. అది గుర్తుండిపోయింది.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. ఇది ఓకేనా ప్రభుజీ? ఇప్పుడు నేను కరెక్ట్ గానే చదివానా?
Okay, Mataji. Practice, కొంచెం practice చేయండి.
ఓకే సరే ప్రభుజీ. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Okay.
So,
Raju Prabhu
Guruji,
is still. Yes, Prabhu. చెప్పండి. Yes, Prabhu.
so today we read about Srirangam, na? Like Srirangam, Mahaprabhu staying 4 months and all.
Yes,
So
Prabhu.
my roommate, who is Venuvilas Prabhu, he is junior of our, what do you say, Gaurang Darshan Prabhu and all. He is not a brahmachari, he is a grihastha, but in IASC, he is one batch junior to them. So he
Oh.
stays in Srirangam. So he was describing about the place of Srirangam. This 5 minutes, let me discuss about that, Prabhu, if you are willing. Okay, the deity
Yes.
of Srirangam.
Yes, Prabhu.
So have you, everybody of you, how many of you have seen Srirangam deity, Ranganath deity?
I have seen, I think, Prabhuji, just not 1 second.
Through 3 windows, we can see the darshan. Have you seen that, Prabhu?
No, Prabhu, I don't. No, Gurtuna. Yeah.
Okay. So actually, this deity is the deity which was given by Lord himself to Brahma. When Brahma was ordered to do tapa, he was doing the meditation and the darshan of Lord has come. Okay, Lord appeared in front of him and he told to do the creation. Then Brahma prayed to Lord, thank you, you are this, you are that. But you know, how can I remember you? That's what he asks. So then Lord himself will become Ranganath and he gives himself to Lord Brahma. Okay.
Mhm.
And so Brahma worships this deity of Ranganath during the initial days. In this Krita Yuga, it is said that in this Krita Yuga, during this creation, this Kalpa, this has been, you know, Kalpa, na? You all know what is Kalpa means. Haribol?
Yes, Prabhuji, we know Prabhuji.
Yeah, Kalpa means 1 day of Brahma. How many cycles will be there in one Brahma, 1 day's cycle? In 1 day of Brahma, how many cycles will be there? Anyone remember? I'm sorry, I'm being too technical. Okay, there are 14 Manus. Okay. In 1 day of Brahma, there will be 14 Manus. And under 1 Manu, there are 71 cycles. Altogether, it makes 994 cycles in 1 day of Brahma. Cycles means what again? One
Chaturyuga.
Chatur cycle.
one Chaturyuga.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So 994 cycles it will come all together. So this deity is this kalpas. During this kalpas creation, it has been given by Lord himself to Brahma. Okay. And Brahma through his sons, through the lineage of Manu, it comes through Ikshvaku. And every king of Ikshvaku in the Satya Yuga used to worship this deity. And after Satya Yuga, it has come to Lord Ram, because Ram is also Ikshvaku Vamsa. And Dashrath used to, it is their Kuladaivam. This deity is the Kuladaivam of Rangana, the whole Ikshvaku Vamsa and Manu, the present Manu, which we are in right now. And after Ram, you know the Ram has gone to Lanka and he fought and Vibhishan helped him. So now Vibhishan asked, "Hey Ram, you are leaving, but what is the hope for me to, you know, do the activities of kingdom? Because all these are all asuras. They're all rakshasas. They have that inimical tendencies towards being very rakshasa type. So how can I? What is the hope for me?" Then Lord Ram said, "Okay, don't worry. My Kuladeva, who is Ranganath, I'll keep him here and you can worship him. So, and I'll be watching towards the south. This is the guarantee which I am giving you. So, no need to worry. I will always be protecting you through Ranganath, through the deity of Ranganath. So, my Kuladevam, my Ishtadevam, which is in my home, I am giving it to you. So, that is the reason this is the only deity which looks towards the south. Rest all the deities generally they look towards east or north. Okay. So, Ranganath being very merciful, he himself comes towards the south, towards the Vibhishan, to give protection to Vibhishan. Okay. So, very grand deity it is. And you know how this temple is being built? There are some 12 alvars for us, you know. Out of them, there is one alvar known as the last one, Tirumangai. What is the time now? It's 8:59. So, do you want to hear about this Tirumangai alvar?
Yes,
Or
Prabhuji.
will you continue tomorrow or day after tomorrow, anytime when we have time?
We can
So, this
do
Ranganath deity is.
Prabhuji, tell
Huh?
about the Alvar, Prabhuji.
Yeah, so this is now, this is about the deity of this temple. And we once do all the alvar session. Then we can continue then we can do very brief, very vividly. Now I will tell you just briefly about this alvar, this Tirumangai alvar. Okay, out of the 12 alvars, this Tirumangai alvar is the last one. Okay, and after that there is a generational gap of some 1,000 or 4,000 years. Then this Nath Muni will come. Nath Muni is again a grandfather of Yamunacharya. And who is Yamunacharya? Yamunacharya is a great grand guru of our Ramanujacharya. And Ramanujacharya is again a Samsthapakacharya. Okay? Whole Sri Sampradaya has been established by Ramanujacharya. And his guru is, there are 4 gurus, Goshtipurna, Kanchipurna, like that, 4 Purnas there are. And their 4 Purnas guru is Yamunacharya, Yamuna Tiraivar. And Yamunacharya's guru is, grandfather is Nath Muni. Okay? Nath Muni and this last Alvar. Who is last Alvar? Tirumangai Alvar. There is a gap of some 1,000 to 1,500 years. So this last Alvar, all these Alvars are ornaments of the Lord actually. Okay? They manifested as Alvars, but they're actually the ornaments. One Alvar is actually Kaustubhamani, one Alvar is Shankha, one Alvar is Chakra. So there are 12 ornaments of Lord Vishnu, and all these 12 Alvars are 12 ornaments of Lord Vishnu, which they have come in the form of Alvars in this material world to teach
Prabhuji,
us what
Alvars
Bhakti.
are acharyas, or even Ramanujacharya is Alvar, or he's not?
No. He is directly a Shaktavish avatar of Lakshman.
Okay.
Okay, he is always means a part of Lakshman.
Means Sankarshana Dipata. And is he?
See, there is a complete whole which comes and there is a part which comes, Mataji. So like Madhvacharya, he is a part of Vaidev, means our Hanuman and this sect. And this Ramanujacharya is a part of Lakshmana.
Okay. And Alvars are different. Alvars are
directly, Alvar means person who loves God. That is the meaning of Alvar, who always thinks about Lord. But who are they? They are manifestations of Lord's ornaments. Okay. Yeah. In the spiritual world, they are ornaments of the Lord. But after coming here, they have taken as an Alvars. They have taken form of Alvars. So out of this, the last Alvar is Tirumangai Alvar. Now what is he? He is the, what is it? No, not the Trishul. have you seen that, a Lord Venkateshwara, he has this, a dropped kind of instrument, which is also a weapon with a very pole kind of thing, and at the top it will be like something like Trishul, not Trishul. It will be like a drop kind of weapon. So this Alvar is a weapon of Lord. Okay, that weapon of Lord. So weapons generally don't do, don't behave very good, right? You see Sudarshan. So they generally devastate. Okay. So this Tirumanga Alvar, being that weapon, he is the most aggressive of all Alvars. Okay. The kind of contribution which he has done to this Sri Sampradaya is completely different from other contributions of other 11 Alvars. So what happens is, this Alvar is actually takes birth in a Sabara community. Sabara means tribe. Okay. He is the king of the tribals. He is the son of the king of the tribes. This Tirumangai Alvar. So what happens is, this tribe's head generally helps the kings of that kingdom. You know na, how this happens? See, generally, kings, they used to rule the civilized community. Okay. And the tribal heads used to rule the tribes. And the kings always have a relation with the tribal heads, and they will ask for help from the tribals. And if at all tribes want something, king would provide them. That's how the earlier kingdoms used to work. The general people would not go to forest and disturb the forest, and the tribals will not come to the civilized community and disturb the civilized community. These are the terms, how the earlier world used to run in India, or the Sanatana Dharma. Okay. Everyone has their own boundaries and they respect their boundaries. Yes, if war comes, everything will go left and right. And if war comes, what happens? These tribal heads will help the king. In that way, so the father of this Tirumangai Alvar helped the king, but the king couldn't repay. Okay. So what happened is, no, it's the other way around actually. King has given some donations to this tribal head and he couldn't repay. Okay. And this tribal head, who is the father of Tirumangai Alvar, asked for some time, so, and that time has also got exhausted. So nothing much these people could do. They are indebted to the king permanently. That's how this deal has happened. So later on, what happened? The son of the tribe, who is Tirumangai Alvar, will be back of one woman,
Okay.
So this woman happens to be very beautiful, and she is also a devotee of the Lord. She's a Vaishnavi actually. So this son of this Shabara will be actually back of this Vaishnavi. He would get so much attracted to this Vaishnavi, and he directly approaches her and asks for marriage. Okay. But she, being a Vaishnavi, she says that these are the conditions which you should follow if you want to marry me. And I have seen you that you are a son of a tribe. So generally your leanings will not be good. Means your vyavahar will not be that good. So what I wanted you to do is, for 1,000 days, you should, not 1,000 days, for 3 months, for 300 days, you should feed 1,000 Vaishnavas. Okay. And that too with full honor and with full good Krishna Prasad. That's what you should do. If you do that, then I will be agreeing to marry you. So this is the condition which that Vaishnavi tells to Tirumangai Alvar. Now Tirumangai Alvar is very, before becoming Tirumangai Alvar, he's, that this kings, generally, he might be a tribe, but he's a son of the king tribe. So whenever they have taken a shapad or they have taken a vow, they will fulfill it by whatever means they can do. So this this person, the son of the tribe, who is about to become a Tirumanga Alvar, just to marry that woman who is a Vaishnavi, what he has done, by many means, he used to do many means, and by evening, he used to feed 1,000 Vaishnavas. Okay. So in that way, he has done it for 3 months. Continuous 3 months. That is 99 days, something he will do. The 100th day, when he was doing, he felt very remorseful. Arey, from tomorrow onwards, I couldn't feed these Vaishnavas. Then what is the use of my life? Yeah, of course, I will marry her, but then this should not stop. This Anna Vitarana should not stop. This is what he thinks. And then what he does, he has seen that, the temple of Ranganath is not at all in a good condition. It is in a dilapidated condition. And kings are not, supporting the temples. So he thought that I should do something for Lord Ranganath. So what he has is, he has some disciples. Okay. He has 3 disciples. One is the person who can walk on the water. One disciple. Okay. And the other one who can catch the shadows. And the third one who can open any kinds of locks. So these are the 3 disciples which he had. And they are very, like die-hard fans of this Tirumanga Alvar. See, this Tirumanga Alvar also, what he would do, for first 1 month, he could do out of his hard labor. He could feed the devotees out of his hard labor. For the next 2 months, he didn't have money and no one is giving him any alms also. So what he tried, he started looting the people who loots others. Understood, na? लुटेरे को लुटेरा है एक्चुअली जो लूटते हैं ना सब जनरल पीपल को उनसे लूटता था ये.
Are his
वैसे ही-
disciples also from his tribe only, Prabhuji?
Yeah, no, his disciples are from those luteras actually,
Oh, okay.
who understood that he is looting but he is doing it for a good cause. So let us help him na, rather than helping our boss who is gratifying his own senses. This person is actually doing it for feeding the Vaishnavas. So let us become his disciple, then being in this troop. So that's how these 3 people has come. वो लुटेरियन का पार्ट थे वो इसके ग्रुप में आ गया.
Okay.
So for the next 3 months, the other 2 months, what he has done, he used to loot the luteras and then he used to feed the Vaishnavas. That's what he used to do. Why? Because he felt the taste in feeding the Vaishnavas actually. So that is why Lord was very satisfied by this personality. And that Vaishnavi is also very, very satisfied, and she thought to marry him only. And they've got married. And after getting married, he somehow or other thought to continue the same service of feeding the Vaishnavas. But the main thing is he doesn't have the Lakshmi. So what he thought is, now rather than feeding the Vaishnavas, let me build the temple, build the facility for the Vaishnavas to come and do their activities. So what did he do? Taking the help of these 3 disciples of him, he made a good deal. Good deal of what? He called all the luteras, all the luteras of that place, and told that I have found a very big treasure just beneath the Kaveri river, just down at the center of the Kaveri river. I have found a treasure. So if you come and provide me the facility and the infrastructure to take it up, then we will all distribute ourselves. And he also told, because I found the treasure, now my part is whatever you have, the amount of money which you have in different places, you will tell me. Okay. The whole treasure which I got beneath the Kaveri will be yours. And whatever your treasure is there on the land will be mine. And then he says, this is like, the treasure which I have found is of some 28 boxes of this size, the particular size he will tell. Then all these Lutherans will think we are only 14. Okay, so every one of us will get 2 boxes, which is more than what we have on the land. So that's how they come into the deal, and they'll all will go into the beach of the in the center of the Kaveri. And what these people will do, उनको डुबा देंगे. ये 14 लोगों को पूरा डुबा देते हैं बीच में कावेरी में. And the person who knows how to walk in the water, he will bring Tirumangai Alvar towards the bank of that river. Okay, and the person who knows the key, how to open the keys, will open all the keys which are on the land, the treasure of the 14 Luteras. And through that money, he will build the 7 walls of the Rangana temple, which we see now. Okay, when the whole 7 walls has been built, he develops a community inside the temple with all the Vaishnavas. And he will give different jobs to different people of how to serve Ranganath. So these 7 walls he has built because to say that inside the Ranganath temple, there will be only Vaishnavas and the whole community will serve the Lord Ranganath. So that is how the Ranganath's worship has been started by this, big Lutera, which is named as Tirumangai Alvar. And later on, he also has given a lot of contributions towards the astronomy and geography of the earth. So he is the one who has given the geography, which is, he used to say in his times, how the earth would look like. A rabbit with 2 horns. If I can get that image, I will get it. That is nothing but a Pangea. Pangea means the whole 5 continents together. Okay, so in his times, it would be like the whole 5 continents would be together. That's how he imagined the world would be. And the modern day scientists who says the Pangean, there was a Pangean continent earlier, and the Gondwana continent, it is nothing but the whole 5 continents being together. So now what's the time? It's already 9:15, so I'll just stop it here. So this is what about Ranganath and our Tirumangai Alvar. Very interesting stories actually, all these Alvars and all our Acharyas, the 34 Acharyas. Everyone has their own kind of different story. One day we will excavate all those stories. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you for sharing.
Sri Ranganath Ji ki
Jai.
Jai.
Prabhu, thank you. Now you say your call, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, all devotees. Yeah, Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhyasya Patitana Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyam.
Vibhyo namo.
Ananta-koti Vaishnavandi ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srimad Bhagavatam book reading ki, Chaitanya Charitamrita book reading ki jai. Thank you, devotees. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hare
Thank you
Krishna.
so much.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dhanavad.